the floods of 2013, we lost about 150 miles of our county roads, along with many, many bridges were washed out, destroyed, or significantly damaged. Within 6 months, we had began design of the permanent roads, and now we're in the midst and final stages of completing the final reparation to all our infrastructure throughout the county.
To build a resilient, flood-proof road, we have to look beyond the road and down into the creek.
When we rebuilt the roads, we learned we couldn't just replace what was there before. They washed out once, they've washed out historically, so we wanted to restore the roads in a way that they would be useful after the next flood, which will come.
So in this narrow canyon topography of western Boulder County, the road is right next to the creek. Where feasible, we actually moved the stream alignment away from the road.
We had to develop a new way of thinking about the design of these roads.
In all, we're restoring 6 miles of mountain creeks and streams adjacent to roads that were damaged during the 2013 flood event.
We were in the process of buying a property here just before the flood struck. And the house that we were going to buy no longer exists. But we fell in love with the place and we were determined to live here. Working with Boulder County Transportation has been great. It's been excellent. Quite a bit of work has happened. The stream has been realigned to its more natural place. So we believe this is where it wants to be. And now we feel like we're in a much better place, much safer place. It's taken some patience and time, but we've seen the property transform quite literally before our eyes. And it's been really exciting to see that happen.
Here in the lower portion of 4 Mile Creek, the work that we've been doing has been focused on incorporating natural channel stream design. Natural channel design is simply to make the stream look as natural as possible. And we do that by creating sections of the channel that move faster and are more shallow in some areas, and other areas the water moves more slowly, meanders more. From the standpoint of protecting the watershed from future flooding, the real value there is that we also honor what nature does, which is generally to create a floodplain at multiple stages. A good example of emulating natural systems are crossveins. Crossveins do a few different things. They move the water closer to the center of the stream, protect the banks from erosion. They create scour pools, which in turn creates fabulous habitat for fish.
I'm standing at the intersection of Left Hand Drive and James Canyon, and this area was totally devastated. The bridge behind me used to be 2 culverts that were completely washed out during the flood. The creek was right up against the roads, so as part of the restoration project, we replaced those culverts with a wider bridge so water could get underneath without jamming up with debris, and we moved the creek further away from the road.
Here at Pinto Drive, the area is being replanted so vegetation can help stabilize the bank and slope. When completed, this high flood bench will help store and slow the flow of heavy runoff down below.
We'll have planted hundreds of thousands of plants in all our canyons, and as they grow back, the public won't recognize the damage that was done. In a few years, after we're all done and out of here, our goal will be that you won't be able to tell that we've ever been here. I really want to acknowledge the work of all the staff, all the contractors, and especially all the neighbors who have helped us work through this really challenging effort. Without all their help, we could not have done what we've been able to do.